Good day, YouTubers. My name is Florio. I'm with you once again to practically share my idea on piano playing. Today's lesson is going to be based on diminished chords. What is a diminished chord? It's a triad built from the root notes, minor third, and a diminished five. So this is the root, the minor third, and then the diminished five. Yes, these are what makes up a diminished chord. It is a chord with two minor thirds above the root. So this is the two minor thirds in key F. This is the first minor third and this is the second minor third. So this is the root. You raise it 1, 2, 3, the third. Another 1, 2, 3, another third. So this is what the theory is saying. It is a chord with two minor thirds above the root. Meaning, this semitone separates the third and the fifth note of the chord. Example in key, let's take key C for example. So this is key C, the major triad. So when I raise this back, a semitone. When I raise this back, a semitone, it tends to be a diminished chord. Yes. Let's go to key F. I take this one back, the third back, a semitone, the fifth to a fifth degree, or the fifth diminished, or it can also be called a third because you count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 on the third, then you get a diminished chord. We also have what is also called the fully diminished chord. Yes, fully diminished chord can be indicated as the diminished seventh. Yes, it is built when we add additional minor third to the diminished. So this is the diminished chord. We add another third. So 1, 2, the third. Now the chord is now a fully diminished in key F. When we get to key C, we bring the third back a semitone, the fifth back a semitone, and this one will add another third. So from here, count 1, 2 is the third. So the intervals between them is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is how we get the diminished chord. It is a theory. You just have to just understand it and just go by it. Very simple. Yes. Another one is the half diminished seventh chord. Half diminished seventh chord, which is also called a seventh flat 5 chord. I will find time on the half diminished next time and do a full video on that one. So today I'm going to base on the major this seventh diminished chord. Yes, the fully diminished chord. So back to our diminished lesson. I'm going to just demonstrate much on the fully diminished chord today. So the diminished, then the fully diminished in key C, in key F, the diminished, and then the fully diminished. Yes. So what's a diminished? What does a diminished mean? Itself. Diminished itself means making a chord smaller or condensing it. So it is very small, but with a very sweet sound. Yeah. It's very small, but a very sweet sound. From my little studies, I realized there are 3 types of diminished chords found on the keyboard. They are the C diminished, C sharp diminished, and then D diminished. These are the only 3 diminished that I realized on the keyboard. I found, yes, C diminished, C sharp diminished, and then D diminished chords. These are the only 3 chords found. The reason is the rest are inventions of the 3 diminished chords. So C diminished will be invented. This one will be taken here to A. It is now A diminished. This one, that's F sharp, will be taken to this place. It is now F sharp diminished. The E flat will be taken to this place. It is now E flat diminished. When I then again take this C back to this place, it is now C diminished as I started. So when we get to the C sharp 2, this is the C sharp. When I take the B flat here, B flat over here, to this B flat here, and I voice it this way, it is now B flat diminished. When I take the G to this place and I voice it this way, it is now a G diminished. When I take the E to this place and I sound it this way, it is now the E diminished. When I take this, the C sharp back to its original place, it is now what? C sharp diminished, back to where I started. This is how it goes. Let's go to the last one, D. This D diminished. Let's take this one. We are trying the inversion, B to this place. Yes, this is how it goes. It is a B inversion now, a B diminished now. Sorry. Let's take this one here. It is now A flat or G sharp diminished now. Let's take the F here. So it is now F diminished now. Let's take our D back to where we started. It is now a D diminished now, meaning that the diminished is named from the first finger. Yes, so from the first finger we name the diminished there. Where the first finger lies is where the name is given. So all of them, realize that 3 intervals, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yes, there are two steps over there, making the where you voice the note, making it 3. So this is how it goes. So we have only 3 diminished. And another method to think about the diminished chord is building the chord from the 7th degree of every major scale. Yes. So another method to think about the diminished chord is building the chord from the 7th degree of every key. So from the major scale, just voice the chord of the 7th note. There you get your diminished. Try it in all keys and let's see. Don't forget to play it fully, like the fully diminished. So in every key, this is key C. Yes. So in key C, the scale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7th degree is said to be a diminished. So how is it? So when I play the chord this way, it's a diminished. When you saw this one well, that this is a B diminished. Let's play it fully. We add this one. So like there's only 3 intervals. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes, this is how it goes. But because we want it to be a 7, so we just take the fall out, making it a diminished. So every 7th degree is a diminished. Let's go to F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Ti is the 7th. So when I voice it this way, it's a E diminished. When you add this one, when you add the 7th to it, yes, it tends to be a diminished 7th from key E. Yes, so but in the key of what? F. Yes, it's now in a diminished mode, fully diminished. Yes. So in every scale, we realize that the 7th degree is a diminished. So we have 4 minors in every major scale, 3 majors, then 1 diminished. Yes. So D is a minor in key F. In key F, yes. Let's go to key F. In key F, G is a minor, A is a minor, the D is a minor, then E is a minor but a diminished chord when you play it in chord method. Yes. So the uses of diminished. What's the use of diminished? The diminished chords depends on what you like to hear as a musician. So you make sure you don't spoil the song with the chords or so many chords that you have learned. You spoil the chords. So you have to just sit down and rehearse a lot with the diminished chord, your augmented chord, and so whatsoever. So today we are on diminished chord. Let's talk about diminished chord more. I've selected some songs that I will demonstrate the diminished chords in them for us to go by them. Okay, so you also try them in other songs and let's see how it goes. Yes, diminished chord can be used as a passing. Diminished chord, they can be used as a passing to a minor. So assuming I'm at a 1 in key F, I'm at a 1. I want to go to a 2. This is my 2. I can just do the diminished to a 2. So what diminished are you going to do to a 2? That's the question. I just do the nearby diminished, that is F sharp to a G. So from F major, I'm coming to a G minor, that is a re, my 2. I just do the F sharp diminished to my 2. So wonim demu odomu awofeni awodimu. Yes, so look, wonim demu, then I do the odomu, you see. So when you're just coming to the 2, you just do the C diminished, F sharp diminished to your 2. So just this way. So my 2, I just do, see, F sharp diminished. So wonim demu odomu. So the chorus, the one other verse goes, wonim demu odomu awofeni. So when I'm coming to the 2, I just do F sharp diminished rather to my G. So before I come to my 2, you get it? Okay, let's get there. Wonim demu odomu awofeni awodimu. So just this way. Wonim demu odomu. Yeah, that's how I voice it. Someone can also voice it. So just arpeggio it. So I did another diminution. So to my fee, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, the flat 5, like this. I just 7th it. So I just thought about this one in C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So every fee or the flat 5 in any key, you can think about it this way. But rather that you're going to play a 5 over a 1. If you're going to play a 5 over a 1, like so over a do, so this is a do. You have now come to your 5. This wonim demu odomu awofeni awodimu eraze obiara entisewu. You get it? Yes. So you can just do your F sharp diminished to a 2. Then when you get to your fee, the flat 5, you just do another diminished over there to a 5 over a 1. And I took another song. Yes, I'm going to a 2. So yes, 5. I'm going to my 2, so I just do the diminished over there. That's F sharp diminished. F sharp diminished. You see? Then I end it this way. So this is a G diminished. So I said we name the chord according to the first note. So it's a G diminished. Now, so it's like a 2 diminished. Now over a 5. Now, yes, I hope you get it. Yes, so you can also end a song that way. You can end a song, any song that when provided a song is coming to an end, you just end it this way. Now, good one there. Then I have this song to for you are great, you do miracles so great. There is no one else like you. There is no one else. For you are great. Yes. So for you, it'll be very simple. But you can add your diminish among them. Yes. Diminish when you are coming to. We said it already that the seventh is a diminish. So in key F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is our 7. It's a diminish. So whenever we are coming to the seventh, we just make the seventh a diminish to assist. Let's see how it goes. So the song goes like, for you are great, you do miracles. So the seventh now, you do miracle so great. There is no one else like you. So this is how we do the seventh. So this seventh, because of where the voice is very rare, very high. So I take you can take this one here as we invented then. So it's not going to be like this. Okay, so let's try and see. For you are great, you do miracle so great. Yes, I think this one is good. You do miracle so great. There is no one else like you. Yes, so we can also play another invention of this one too. This is the seventh, right? So this one is here. You can bring it here. So let's try it. For you are great, you do miracle so great. Yes, you do miracle. Yeah, I think this one is very nice. You do miracle so great. There is no one else like you. There is no one else. Yes, the ending again. Like you. All about diminish. Yes. So you can just play them, you just invent them. Let's look at another one. Maybe a worship song. You're doing a worship song in church. Mame Zion. Yes. So let's try the song and see how it goes. I just started with a diminished chord. Yes. So this is a E flat diminished. Ma me Zion. Now to a C diminished. This the C diminished. Zion. He's able to deliver. Mame Zion. You see, yeah. He's able to deliver. Mame Zion. Yes. And you can also start this way. Then you go this way. So I sometimes see senior men, they will not play anything big or anything for this, maybe this chord, but in the left, you see. So because this one is inside, they will just arpeggio this one in their left. Then it will sound so meaningful. So those that used to play bass in their left in church, you can also apply this one in your things.